Hello guys, glad to see you. So today I'm gonna show you how to install GA4 on your Notion page. The case is simple. Imagine. So take a look. This is my Notion page. Yeah, sometimes I have a lot of Notion pages for your subscribers, or for your users, customers, and so on. And sometimes you wanna know how many user I don't know visit your pages, which events they perform, and so on. And basically, all you need is GA4 on some or another service for web analytics tracking, and it really looks like straightforward. No, but as far as you know, Notion pages are not customizable. Yeah, and at least for the last week, I guess, you just cannot customize a Notion page out of the box. But now you can, yeah. And good news is you can add GA4 counter or GA4 application to your Notion page, and you can make it by two ways, yeah. You have at least two possible options as far as you know. And the bad news, all these options cost you some money, like 12 or 16 bucks per month, but unfortunately there is no such thing as a free option for customizing your Notion pages, at least in terms of new GA4 counter. So let's begin. Let's kick off. Begin from the first options. First option, when you can customize your Notion page and add GA4 counter directly in Notion settings, inside settings of your Notion page. So take a look. This is my Notion page. Yeah, you can see this is the page with my best 2024 LinkedIn posts. By the way, I recommend you to download it and to get all the information within the convenient schema with links and so on. By the way, for adding GA4 counter, the Notion page, all you need is to go to site settings, site customization, and go to Google Analytics. Yeah, here you need to add your measurement ID, and everything rest is good. You need to publish changes. Okay, so take a look. Let's try. That's my Notion page. We can open DevTools. Okay, let's push accept all. Yep, see the request. That's our GA4 counter, and it just means that from this particular moment you start to acquire all the knowledge about some users that visit your Notion pages, and it's really convenient. Now you can get some statistics, some basic knowledge about, I don't know, some behavior of the users and so on. But there is one tricky thing that you should know. When your visitors are in European Union or in California, for instance, I don't know, so they they can visit your Notion page, and you can see this cookie banner, and with this cookie banner, Notion manages some consent settings. Let's see, yeah, and the trick is it's not so explicit, and user can just follow the page, scroll it, get all the information, and leave the page, but until they push or pick, I don't know, pick accept all or some different options with analytics cookies, consent request, GA4 request do not start to flow to your GA4 account, and it's quite a bit inconvenient. Let's take a look. Yeah, you don't see any request. You can reload page. No, nothing. But when you push accept all, that's it. That's our request. And it's quite a bit inconvenient because uncomfortable, because your users, in this particular case, can just scroll your page, get all the information, and do not push this button, cookie button, and you do not get all the data about these particular users. And the problem is the cookie banner in Notion pages and the Notion websites is not customizable. Yeah, you cannot make it explicit, at least for now. So for this particular case, you can use one more option, and this option is using some services, some third-party services like SuperSO, and everything it does is replicating of your Notion page to specific custom domain, for instance. Yeah, it's 100% replication, and by this way you can customize anything you want. You can add some HTML code and Google Analytics, maybe Google Tag Manager. So after signing up, you need to create site. Okay, let's name it test. So yeah, you can see a Notion share URL. I already added. Oh no. Okay. Create site. Yep. That's our website, Dasi Variabase Super Site. You can customize this domain and make another custom domain settings. You can see domain. That's your Notion page replication. Yeah, really fast, really convenient. Okay, and after that you can go to settings. I guess so. You need to find code option. Okay, and as far as you can see, there are a few options for inserting some JavaScript injections, and it's really straightforward. You can copy your GA4 code, add it, save changes. That's it. Let's sync it. Okay, let's open it in demo. Met with super. So something has happened, I guess. Let's take a look. Header, Google Analytics. Custom will not be applied to your lab save. Upgrade now. So let's upgrade. And it's quite a bit personal. Okay. So the point is, you need to make your website SuperSO site upgraded. And now you see request, and now you can get all the information about your visitors without any cookie banner, and it costs you something like $6 per month, $6 per month. And it's really important, for the first option you need the plus Notion the plus, and it costs something like a $12 per month. So as I said before, there is no such thing as a free option. And one more important stuff. Look, if you are in European Union, for instance, or in California, and you get some users who go to Notion pages, you need to bring them opportunity to pick a specific option, for treating them in cookies context. I mean, they always should have an opportunity to uh, grant a consent or to decline it, always. And without that options, you just violate law. Yeah, that's the point. And sometimes, for instance, for me, when you use the Notion pages only for a specific chunk of users, only for your specific customers, who already granted the consent, or for your employees, for instance, I think that's not a big deal. But when you start to attract some traffic, some new customers, you always need to ask your users or ask your customers whether they want or not be treated with GA4 or some different services on your Notion page. But again, the problem is that the cookie banner is not customizable out of the box, but with some specific options like Super So, for instance, you can add not only Google Analytics but also Google Tag Manager, JavaScript, yeah, and within Google Tag Manager you can add anything you need or want, and for instance Cookiebot or some different providers products, and by this way you can customize your cookie banner in any way, and that is why you can count your users, or you can I don't know, may have some statistic about it with with respect to law, yeah, with respect to GDPR or some different laws. It doesn't matter. But again, so you always have two options to implement your GA4 within the Notion page or Notion website settings, and with some application, for instance SuperSol, yeah. And you should always be careful with law, with some restrictions, and when you get some when you attract some traffic, always keep tracking for some laws, some GDPR restrictions and so on, and be careful with some consent settings, because it will cost you a lot of money. Yeah, that's it. If you have some questions, just send me a direct message on my LinkedIn page, or put it in the comment section.